Hi, this is a quick tutorial about some of the basic editing functions on your Squarespace website. We're going to review things like adding new text, changing existing text, adding a link, styling your text, and adding a photo. And for this purpose, I am logged into your website and I have created a test page. So I'm going to navigate down to the training page that I have created. Now, a couple of things are important to note here. Just because a page is not linked on your site, meaning it does not appear in the main navigation menu at the top of your site, does not mean it is not accessible. So one of the first things I'm going to demonstrate is that if you are making changes to a particular page, you will want to temporarily disable that page so that someone is not able to find it while you are in the middle of making your changes. And to do that, I'm simply going to click on the cogwheel here, and I'm going to uncheck the enabled button. And it basically tells me, are you sure you want to hide this page? I'm going to click confirm and save. And now I can continue to work on my page, but no one else is going to be able to see it during that time. So once I am clicked on my page, it's going to show here on the right side of my window. Now it says local hotels because I've just created a copy of that page to work with. So I'm going to click on edit, and you can start to see those blocks that we know Squarespace pages are made up of. And all we're going to do is make some simple changes within the block. So if we want to just simply change maybe a word or two that already appears on the page, we can just type just like we are typing in any editing program, a Word program or an email. So if I wanted to change this to say area hotels, I've just deleted the text and retyped. It's as simple as that. You can also copy and paste text from other sources. So we can delete this text and say we want to bring over some text that we have saved somewhere else. So we'll just grab a piece of text here, click back in our box, and come up here to our paste option. We'll paste that in our box and say okay. And now we've pasted text from another source. We can also, again, just simply delete what's here just by highlighting and hitting the delete key. Now, a couple of things that are very common to want to add are to update links. And there are 3 different types of links on your Squarespace site that you have access to. They are linking to another page within your site, linking to a file to download, or linking to another page on the internet. So I'm going to demonstrate all 3 of those. So the first thing we're going to do is link to a page on our website. So I'm just going to highlight some text here and click on my link. So the first one in the list here is content, and you'll see that you have a list of every page on your website here to choose from. So if we were going to just link to, say, the membership page, we'll just click on membership. We can see that our text is turned into a link, and we're done. There is no save. It's automatically in there for that point, and then you would just save all of your changes when you're done. The other feature you have here within your site is to link to categories. And so if you'll remember, we had those sidebar links linked to categories at one time. So they do look a little different, but you could find that helpful. And to do that, we just go to content, and under blog, you can see you have an arrow. So if we choose the arrow and then click on category, we could link to any category here. So if we can choose fitness, let's just save that and show you what that looks like. So now when we click here, we've linked to all of the fitness posts that are on the site. And as you can see, it's not super attractive, but it may be helpful at one time or another. And then, so let's go back here. So now we can also link to a file. So if you have something you want folks to be able to download, we're going to highlight the text, click on the link, and choose the option in the middle, which is files. Now, if it's something that's already linked on your website, it will already appear in the list. So you can see we have the application for the scholarships, we have the floor plan, and the free visit. A note here, please do not delete or mess with these 2 files. These have to do with your sidebar coding, and your sidebar will not function without them. So please do not delete those. But if we want to add a new file, we just simply click on the plus sign, use our arrow, We can go and find any file from our computer. So let me just search for a PDF here. And so we will just say we want to add this document. I'm going to say open. And I always want to open files in a new window. So I just click this little circle. And now you can see that that link has turned green and we have linked that to a file. And then the last one is linking to any external website. So again, highlight our text, click on our link, and under external, we can simply type in the website where we want to link. Again, if they're leaving your website, always open it in a new window, and then we can hit save. So we can see now if we click on the word Squarespace, it's going to take us over to the Squarespace website. And here is where we link to that document as well. So those are some simple ways to update the links on your site. Now, if you want to add new photos, again, using our insertion point or our plus sign, we can add new blocks. We have all kinds of options here. The most basic listed in the first 2 rows. Adding an image is as simple as clicking on the image block, finding the image on your computer, and then we can click and drag that image around if we want to move it to a different location on the page. So those are some of your basic editing functions within your Squarespace website.